Welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 432. I'm your host, The Wiz. We're going to play another chess variant today. We've basically just been playing chess variants now because we've discovered that's the most awesome thing in the universe that's both a variant and a kind of chess. This one's called mimic pawn chess, which makes you think like if I play e3, he has to play e6. Wrong. That's not quite the way it works. The way it works is, I'll show you. It's like if they move a pawn, you have to move a pawn. I've got a challenge here from Stevie5, so let's see if he wants to play the variant. He may just be wandering in, but I have to type the word variant to find out. There we go. Want to play the variant? The rules are super simple. Let me paste them in the chat here. If your opponent just moved a pawn and you didn't just move a pawn, then you must. So the locations don't matter, as you probably assumed they did when you heard the phrase mimic pawn chess. You have to like mimic the pawns. But actually it's so simple. If you didn't move a pawn, then you must. So if I move my pawn here, he doesn't have any restrictions because he's already just moved a pawn in his previous move. So I'm going to do that anyway, because I've got a trap for him if he captures this pawn. Okay, so now he didn't just move a pawn. So now I can move a pawn. You must move pawn, and then I can send him :D, the gloating face, because I've just captured his queen. Pretty cool, right? This is pretty cool. So the effect of this is that you get things captured by pawns that you didn't mean to get captured, because when he moves a pawn, he's attacking something of yours, and then you have to... should I move a pawn? I have to... Wait, I cheated. No, never mind. I didn't cheat. Wait, let me take a look here. That was a pawn capture. Okay. Never mind. For some reason, my brain thought that I had captured that with a knight, which would not be a pawn move. So I'm going to make a pawn move. Okay, so what are we looking at now? A pretty nice position where I've got a queen for a pawn, so this is going to go pretty well, but we don't really know what's going to happen next. So he's just moved a piece. I'll move a piece. Now we can do this pawn stuff. So for example, if I play a3, he has to respond with a pawn move, and then I take his bishop. So I'm just going to destroy him here in game one, but that's okay. There's a couple of opening traps, such as like every opening. After you learn those, then you can play normal mimic pawn chess. It becomes a lot better. So what are we looking at here? Oh, I've got a video about chess going on. That's pretty good. Chess player guy is playing chess. People in the chat saying hi. I'll take the bishop. I wonder what's going to happen after I lose all my pawns, though. I can't own him with these sneaky tricks. Just keep moving here. I want to be a little bit careful, right? I don't want to play something like this. Don't want to move out to where a pawn could threaten me. Not that this would be a good move anyway. I mean, his pawn would love to sit right here and making that bishop stupid. Now, best bishop squares would be these two. I'm thinking this one is actually the best. Usually you don't want a knight to capture your best bishop. By the way, to tell which of your bishops is the better one, look at the center pawn structure. If your pawns are on dark squares, then your dark square bishop is not your better bishop. Because... got a problem right here, right? He's going to fork me, and he's going to take this because it's blocked by the pawn. So see how if I want to go like this, oh, that's not allowed because of a problem with the rules. So I'll just win his bishop for free and then get back to talking about it. So that's called the, oh, you can't do that. I moved a pawn. So you must. He's asking a question here in the chat. He says, if I give a check with a piece and you can't move a piece, what happens? It's about pawns, not pieces, so let me think. You must move a pawn because I played h3. h3 forces you to move a pawn. So let's see. And now he doesn't have any restrictions because he just moved a pawn. And now I don't have any restrictions because I just moved a pawn. So I'll go here. Looks good. No pawn's going to attack me there. His question, if I give a check, I just don't understand. Thank you for the knight. With a piece that you can't move a piece, what happens? Sounds like you win. Sounds like checkmate. I'll tell him that sounds like checkmate. Smiley face, which is another way you can win this game, like the only way you can win in chess. Actually, the best way to win is for the opponent to run out of time. Does he not understand the rules? Because I think he's trying to not let me take this knight, but he didn't just move a pawn, so nothing applies. Funny thing about logic with the if statement. Is that it only applies half the time. Roughly half. Let's give him a little time so he can argue with me. Wait, then wasn't that mate? The rule only affects us if your opponent just moved a pawn. Let me paste rules in the quotes again. So if your opponent did not move the pawn, there are no applications. For example, let me give you a logic statement that would make some sense here. Maybe a sentence like, let's go here. A sentence like, if the sky is blue, it's not raining. Okay, so you look at the sky and it's white. You cannot tell if it's raining or not. Some people would say, oh, it must be raining because the sky is white, but that's not what it's saying. I don't want to go out there though. He will be able to own me. I wonder what would happen if I have no pawns. I should say then you must if you can, right? Let's checkmate him, I guess. Checkmate. I guess I'll just checkmate him and then we'll play again. And so I'll modify the rules a little bit if you can, to say you only have to follow the rules if you can. So that's a nice little extra touch there to make it so the board doesn't freeze up with no possible moves. That would be kind of weird. A question from Mango Town Plaza in the chat. Oh, by the way, did you get that about the bishops, the bad bishop and the good bishop? Sometimes you think that the bishops are both pretty good, right? Because there aren't a lot of pawns, but still look at the center pawns, or if there aren't, look at where the pawns are locked up on the board, because that still defines your good and your bad bishop. So here, this is my bad bishop because it's on the same color as this pawn. So I would love to trade it off for this bishop right here. Right now, this isn't legal according to the rules of chess, and we're not playing Smogradov, so I can't do it. However, I can't capture his stuff yet. So I'll play here. Now, it might look like he could capture me this way, forcing me with a pawn move, but I could recapture with a pawn. So no problems. I'm just such a genius because I'm looking ahead by one move. That's basically the definition of genius. Okay, so you got the bishop thing. Next up, question from Mango Town Plaza, which is a collection of citizens of the Mango Town. He says, ChessWhiz, have you played Carcassonne? Oh, have I played Carcassonne? What a question is that? I am a Carcassonne fanatic, which means I have played it before. Twice, I think. I'm moving a pawn right now. So now you have to move a pawn. I'll send him a P. I'm sending you a P. It's not like this. This is a different kind of P. Very good. But still, I'm sending you a P, which means you have to send a pawn. CXD6 means you must move pawn. Thanks! Smiley face. Okay, there we go. Sending him a smile to show that I'm happy that I'm winning the game. Now, I just moved a pawn, so I don't have to move a pawn right now. There's this danger, though, right? So let's just a little bit and not die on this move. The game Carcassonne is actually a great game to play with friends who aren't avid board gamers, because they can kind of get into it and see how it works. Now, if you've got some crazy board gamers in your house or your barn, wherever you live, what I would recommend you play instead is like Power Grid or like Through the Ages or something super intense that normal people don't like. So there's something called thinking, which I really enjoy. I really like analyzing a situation until my brain hurts and then analyzing it a little bit more. I have to move a pawn. I'm like, I got to get away from this, but actually I have to move a pawn. So let's do this. I think this would be a nice way to spice up the game. I'm threatening to fork him, so it should be interesting. He has any move allowed because he's just moved a pawn. So let's see what happens. But it turns out not everyone likes to do that with their own brain. They like to like relax. You know how some people, they just wake up at 6 a.m. They go for a run every day. They're just like, run. And you're like, why do you, and how do you, because I can't get myself to do that. Now I can move anything. Was this dumb? Hold on. Because it's my turn now, but if I move the knight, he's just got extra stuff here. So let's just fork him. I don't know what to do, so I guess I'll fork you. This is decent. And so others, they really struggle to exercise. I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I'm not an exercise fanatic, but I don't find it super difficult to exercise. I actually went for a run yesterday. Didn't run really far. It was like maybe 2 miles, 20-minute run, but it was actually a run, so that's better than most people, I guess. Most people in my country, which is the country of lazy people. Oh, was that legal? Yeah, because I just moved a pawn. Okay, pawn, no pawn. Here we go. Let's now move a pawn in a way that owns him. How do I win this now? Let's see. I could go here, and then he would be in check. Oh, in just 2 moves, I could check my opponent. That's cool. I'll go here. Here. That's, by the way, German. I bet you don't know what it means, but here. It means something Interesting. Let's go check the guy. He still can't win. This is great. I'm still not losing. Oh. Here. And then here. And then I will sacrifice. And then I'll destroy. This sounds great. It's my turn now. This is so stressful. My clock is almost 0. Can you see that right there? That's 6. It keeps going. Which direction is the 6 right there? It keeps going down. It's my turn. Let's go over here. Follow the plan. Oh, I'm cheating. Let's give him that take back. And we'll go here. Okay. A pawn move, but I don't have to obey it. I'll obey it anyway. And then I'll move, so now he has to move. Oh, no, he didn't. He just moved a pawn. This is kind of funny. We're both like, ha, I'm going to use my pawn and own you. But at the same time that he's doing this, I'm doing this. And so what happens in the end? Oh, a free knight, I think. And that's just the beginning. Never mind. I'm destroying the guy. So I think he should have done something about these rooks coming into his house, because right now they're owning him. Let's go this way. And then let's double up the rooks. It's going to be great. Uh-oh. Should I be worried about that? There is a back rank checkmate concern. Let's not worry about it. I don't really like worrying. So yeah, realistic problems are not things I think about. Let's fix the back rank checkmate, and then we'll just, oh, this is going to be so good. I hope he doesn't move a pawn, because that's going to stymie me. It's a cool sequence of syllables there. I don't want to be stymied. Not as cool. I don't want him to stymie me. Much better. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but whatever's happening here, let's give him some time so he can sweat a little bit more. I generally add time after the opponent's already losing, because that's when you can enjoy the time the best. I mean, why would you give him time when you're losing? Then you'll just sit there losing for longer, extend the pain. Oh, he wants to play again. Well, Stevis, that was a fun game. I do have a lot of viewers right now. Hundreds of people are watching in the future on YouTube. So let's say good game and cancel this. I really appreciate the 2 games, but I need to take one of these challenges just to make things fair, because fairness is one of my values. I'm just kidding. I really like unfairness. And I'm going to give Game Genesis a game because I choose, and I'm the benevolent dictator right now. Okay, Game Genesis, you ready for this mimic pawn chess? Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom Boom TMT says, LOL. Thank you for the lots of love. I appreciate that. All right, what else? Program Fox would be a cool strategy. Capture all pawns and then move a pawn to win. Yeah, too bad you can't do that now that I've fixed the rules. Can I win anything for free right now? I cannot. How disappoint. Did I cheat once? I guess I cheated once. Hi, says Try Hard Chess. Oh no, I'm losing already. But I have a plan. It's a stupid plan, but it's a plan. Okay, so D5 is my plan. It's going to confuse him. It's kind of like the Earthquake Tesuji, which is a Go strategy where Go is another board game where you shake the board until everything's going to sliding around. Then you're like, look, and then you look back. Oh no, I bumped the board. That's kind of like what I need to do here. Yeah, maybe not. I have to move a pawn, though, so I have to do something stupid. Maybe F5. Yeah, that'll confuse him. Let's go F5. Okay. Hopefully, he'll be distracted because he has 2 good moves. And just like... boy. Now I have to move another pawn. Okay, I'll move this pawn. I wanted to anyway, so there. Yeah. I'm not really pleased. I've learned not to play bishop c5 on move 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a bad idea. You should do something like magical chess again, says DS5. Hey, if you're watching on YouTube and you like magic, but not Magic the card game, you just like the idea of magical things, you should go watch the episode called No! It's not actually what it's called, but look what's happening to me. The same thing again. I feel like a dumb person. But this time I can cause more confusion for myself. So he can make any move he wants because he just moved a pawn. This Game Genesis guy, he's got a grip on reality. I'm reading the book. Well, I'm not actually reading any book right now. I'm looking at a horrible chess position. But I'm in the process of, in the future, in another time when I'm actually doing the reading. Okay, I've got check right here. Reading the book Principles by Ray Dalio. And I highly, highly recommend that book. Highly recommend that book. Very highly. Have I mentioned how highly I have recommended? Okay. That high. Like all the way up to my username. Okay, he's got me in a bind right now. You can always say that. You know, whenever it's your turn, it's like, oh no, I'm in a bind. It's always true. Oh, look at that. I can move a piece. Yeah. Look at that move. Oh, he's in a bind now. See how it works in every position? Oh, I'm in a bind. We're all in binds today. If he goes here, oh, what a bind. I'm in a bind. Hold on, guys. I'm in a bind. He's going to take this rug. So let's just castle. He added me time because he's like, that's a serious bind you're in. Here's some time so you can squirm a little more. Okay, oh no, I have to move a pawn. Oh, this makes me cry. Move a pawn. Yeah, this one I get. Oh no, that's the worst one. No, what a bind I'm in. Oh, oh no, hold on. YouTube, new reply. On my wrist, just distracting me. Now I have to move a pawn. Game Genesis. You're amazing. I'm going to resign. I don't want to be humiliated anymore. The less time I'm humiliated, the better. So let's rematch. Oh, this looks like a pretty close game right here. I'm not even losing in this position. You got any ideas, though? I don't think I've been here before. I need to come up with a new idea. Let's see. Here's the rules. Okay. So what I've learned is don't move your bishop here or next to it. Don't move your bishop. Never mind. Okay, so let's see. This move is probably good. Don't move the bishop here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or here. They're just too dangerous. You know what I mean? Too dangerous. Keep calm. I got a comment in the chat. It says your opponent played really good this XD. I can agree with that. That's completely right. You've embodied my feelings perfectly. I'm not moving here. See, I'm not doing it because I'm a learning machine. I just learned. Okay, what else is going on in the chat? It says G4 lol. Yeah, I remember that. Don't laugh at me. New variant. You have to attack twice to capture a piece. I think we did that one because we've done like hundreds and hundreds of chess variants on this show. So we probably did that. Oh no. Oh, I did move just before. Never mind. Never mind. Calm down. Panic mode was accidentally. Oh no. This time serious because look, I go here and he's like C5. See you later. And I have to move a pawn. So let's react with this move. Oh yeah, this is great. I just looked ahead by an entire move. I saw the danger and I went into some different danger instead. That is called playing chess. That is excellent. Got a guy in the chat, Nikivi7. He says, can I challenge you? And he spelled it just with the letter U like this. Like this. That's how you can tell he's a super genius. Okay, so if I move here, I still die because of this move. Which, if you're just joining the show, you're like, that doesn't look like a good move to me. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's a good move. Never fear. Okay, so what's going to happen? I'm never going to take that knight, so what's going to happen? What if I move here? What if I, like, something stupid? Like, when you've got one piece moved so far, a knight, what should you do? Move it again. You should not do that. You should move something else. There's a rule in chess which says use more than one piece on the chessboard. Pretty good rule. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. It's actually, it could be embodied further. It says move each piece once before you move any piece again. Unless like your house is on fire, in which case maybe like something else. But the idea, of course, is to use all your army instead of just one. It's a really, really common mistake for beginners. And I've only been playing chess for about 20 years, so I'm still a beginner, so I often make that mistake, like, oh cool, I can move my thing and attack a thing with it, I'm going there, but it's not the best plan. Oh, like for example, if I do this, he does this, and he just wins my knight because of the thing. Your opponent just moved a pawn, and you didn't, then you must, so then I would lose my knight, so let's just take it easy and not do that. But here's the plan. I'm going to sucker him into this square, and then I'm going to discovered attack his queen. Okay. New plan. Oh, I have to move a pawn. Okay. H3. Okay, now I can move anything. This isn't really what I signed up for. I'm going over here because he was going to take me again, which isn't great. But look what I can do now. I can surprise him and then win. Okay. Bishop g5, Wiz. Bishop g5, dude, brah. Bishop g5 is being said in the chat. Wonder why he's saying that. That was a little while ago, but why would I? Oh, I have to move a pawn. Why would I play that? I don't understand. Wouldn't he just... Oh, wouldn't he just play h6? See, of course you're thinking he would take the free bishop, right? And then wham, wham, I would get his queen. But wouldn't he just play h6 and then take my bishop? Boom, boom, TNT channel. Nice try, but I noticed that. So that wouldn't work at all. But look at this. Look at this. C3, take his queen is what's coming up next. If he allows me to do that. And let's give him some time here. Oh, he did not allow it. Pawns are really good. Let's move. Whatever. Pawns are a good thing in this variant. I gotta apply my brain right here. Usually I'm focusing on saying some clever things that will make you want to watch the show, but right now I need to just make some clever moves. I know that's really unusual for me, but that's what I'm working on right now. Let's get all the things out here. Oh no, what's wrong? I have to move a pawn? You hacker. All right, I'll go here. Okay. Just block off some of my things. That's okay. Okay. So we'll go here, and then here, and then here. It's German. German keeps coming into my vocabulary because my brain is so gross. That's also German. You like my pronunciation? So do I. Let's go way over here so he can't take me. Look, Neener, you can't take that. No, I have to play by the rules. Stupid opponent. Okay. I'll go here. Here. Oh, that was dumb. Now he has a target. Don't allow yourself to have a backwards pawn on an open file where a rook is attacking it. That's one of the rules of thumbs in chess. Okay, let's go back here. Now you can't take that bishop. Ha. Okay. So I have a new idea, which is just... Oh. Okay, so I have a new idea, which is just move. Okay, what I'm going to do is move around a pawn. Oh, I just moved a pawn. What are you going to do? He has to move a pawn also. I'm going to force him to move a pawn he doesn't want to move. That's my new genius plan. So eventually he'll run out of good pawn moves, and what's going to be left? Bad pawn moves. It's going to be great. Okay, so let's do this. Uh-oh. Let's do this. I don't have any restrictions right now. Let's do this. He can barely move a pawn. Like, he can only move this one, which I find to be so humorous, which is a good time to celebrate. What? He wants to take that back for some reason, maybe because I could take it for free. I don't know. I'm threatening some things. Like, I could check him, for example. I could also take a bishop. I can also attack a queen. Let's start with that. Neither of us can really move pawns, so this might actually become chess. My clock. What's wrong? Oh, I have to move a pawn. No, I don't want to move a pawn, sir. Oh, this is very bad. Oh, I've been entrapped by my own chess variant. Well, I'll move the one that's certainly dead, the one that I left to die. You hear about the Australian guy who joined the army, right? You didn't hear about that? Oh, don't go there. You'll get pinned. You didn't hear about that. Okay, so he's out in the battlefield and he gets hit in the head. And then he wakes up in the hospital. He's like, was I brought here to die? And what's the answer? No. Yes, to die. Who cares? It's such a good joke. Even the gone queen doesn't make me feel bad. That's the worst kind of queen, by the way. The gone queen. There's 3 kinds of queens. The gone is the worst. Let's play again, Game Genesis, and then I'm going to take another challenger. So if you want to play Nihilu 7, then challenge me. Game Genesis says he's German. Aha, this calls for another German joke. How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb? He thinks I don't pronounce right. Nacht. That's just ridiculous. How many Germans does it take to change a light bulb? The answer is 1, because Germans are very efficient and not very funny. He knows the answer. Okay, don't move here. Don't move there, and you're good. You're good. You're golden. Okay, this is a chess variant. For those of you just joining, if your opponent just moved a pawn and you didn't, then you must if you can. Those are the rules, And that looks like a free knight. Except he's made up this new opening trick where you win it again. I have to move a pawn. So just do those things. Want to trade queens? I'll do it. Now, what are we looking at? Oh, it's pretty balanced right now. I've played like 7 moves. I'm not even losing. This is my lucky day. Don't put the bishop anywhere where it could be captured for free. That's another one of those chess proverbs that's pretty good to follow. I like... I was going to put my king here on c7, but I missed the chance. I could check him, guys. Ooh. I'm actually doing it. Except I can't because I have to follow the rules, stupid chess variant. I have to move a pawn right now. I did like the check, though, because it's a place where I could put a piece where a pawn will not capture it, and I have trouble with that sometimes, so that would be somewhat good. Okay. Sandro Pedro says that he couldn't get the joke about the Australian soldier. No, yesterdays, because in Australia, I have to explain this to you guys now. He was brought to the hospital yesterday, but the way they pronounce yesterday in Australia is yesterday. Okay? Now you get the joke. I hope. Otherwise, just close the video. Go watch some other unicorn, like Charlie, one of the best unicorns. Go watch him. Because, oh, he's trying to use a trick. I see a trick coming. What's my best move? Take that pawn for free? Is a tarp. But if I do nothing, I'll die. Oh, I gotta move. I gotta move right now. Watch this. First, nope, never mind. I really want to budge this knight, right? So he moves the knight maybe, and then I get this pawn. But there's some risks. I gotta move here. You just think, and then I gotta move a pawn, and so let's not do that. What I'm doing right now is not dying to that, because this variant is so difficult, especially when you're playing someone who thinks about the board and the future and all this stuff. Very, very difficult. So what about, like, just run away, never have this problem again? That's the new plan. Okay, so because pawns are good, he's taking space with pawns. This is amazing. What do I do? I have to move a pawn. Wait, am I cheating? No. Weird, I'm not cheating. I'm moving a pawn right now. Yeah, he didn't want to fall into that trap. Never mind, it's not a trap. I could trade with him. This is so great. Usually I have to chase my opponent all over the board just to get a trade, but right now I just traded, and then I'm gonna win a bishop. Wow, I might win a chess game. Everybody celebrate. Call the president. Except he wouldn't celebrate. Boom. Boom. TNT. I just captured a bishop. See what's going on in the chat now. You have to move a pawn. Ha ha. Well, yeah, that's basically the whole show. Ding. And now I can move anything. How about this? Now you can do that. And then I can move anything. And then how about this? Beautiful. Okay. I can't lose, right? I mean, look at this position. I've got 5 pawns. He has only 5. Wait. Okay. But I've got an extra bishop, so I can't lose. That's the main part. I can't lose. So I'll win. It's the only other option. Yeah. Just don't do anything stupid. Famous last words, right? It's very rare, very, very rare for me to not do anything stupid. But every now and then I accidentally don't do anything stupid, and then I win. So let's see how this goes. If rook h7, oh, surprised he would make such a move as that. I'll take with a pawn, forcing a pawn move. Nope, you hacks. Pawn, P required. All right, here we go. All right, the requirement has been satisfied. Sorry, XD. Let's undo that move. XD. By the way, that's like a laughing face where I can't even see. I'm laughing so hard. Like, I don't really understand that. Send a take back. What do you think I'm sending? This is not flowers. There we go. Try hard. It's gonna play me. Is that true? Try hard. I think you're gonna lose if you play me. Who's challenging me right now? Try hard is challenging me. Try hard. Make this 1+4 time control. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Hold on. If your opponent just moved a pawn and you didn't, then you must, if you can, right? Okay, so I can't move that. I can't move that. I can't move that. I can't move that. So no requirement. Oh, okay. Nope. If you can, man. If you can. That was a good save right there. Changing the rules a few games ago, saving my bacon, as they say in the place where they say that. Try hard is switching it up, 1+4, so we're ready to go. All right. Move a pawn, you move a pawn, we're good. I don't know why you're even playing Game Genesis. Clearly I have the dominant position, and by that I mean my brain is much larger, much more groß, as they say in German. What do I do now? I have to move a pawn. That's dumb. Now I don't. Oh, I didn't. I didn't before, because I just moved one. This is dumb. Well, I got plenty. I got extra. That's what they always say. I got plenty of money. I'll just spend it on that, no problem. Thanks for the pawn. It runs out. In case you're wondering what happens if you... No, I don't have to take back. Look. Oh, I do. Never mind. Great, I have to move a pawn, huh? Well, then I'll take you for free. Stop tricking me. Oh, this could be seriously bad. As opposed to like jovially bad. It could be seriously bad. Hey, stop it. How do I win? Uh-oh. No. Have you ever done that? Have you ever just sat there until your time runs out like a deer in the headlights? That's the official analogy. What in the world? So here's what I was thinking. Here's what I was thinking about. That was so interesting. It was more important than running out of time or not. Okay, so I was thinking about this move. Take the pawn, right? He takes me back. Oh, he moved a pawn. Then I push. Then he pushes. Then I haven't moved a pawn, so I can go here. Then he promotes. Then I can go check. And then his queen comes back because he can't actually. He has to move a pawn. So he has to push this, and then I take his queen. That's what I was thinking about. It was all working in my head, except for I hadn't noticed the part that it's now not a pawn. So you know what I mean? Complex. Complexicated. How am I supposed to figure that out in 1 second? Well played, he says. I didn't even play. I just sat there. But that was good. That was good. I'm not going to play you again, Game Genesis. You're the winner. You just start your own stream. You'll have all the viewers. I'll send them to you. I'll be like, you guys, I know you like ChessWhiz TV, but check out Game Genesis GGTV. I mean, he makes such good moves. I'm nothing compared to him. That's all I have to say about that. It was a pretty good game while it lasted. Then we ran out of time, literally. Alrighty, try hard chess. Let's see if you can try hard against the Wiz. You can tell I'm a good player because my rating trends toward 100. I started at about 2100. Let's look at the rating graph. See how I'm doing here. Okay, so Blitz rating. Blitz. So I have a rating graph here. Is there a rating graph? There's no rating graph for Blitz. They moved things around, or they never unmoved things around. So what did you guys think about that move? It was an interesting one, wasn't it? Okay, try hard. I got to try hard here. D4, take. E5. Did I get a good position in that one? This is my 4-time boudoir. Yeah, this is not my first rodeo. My all-time rating. Okay, except for this sad part down here. Do you see that dark blue? We'll have to see what kind of that is. Let's see. Which one's the dark blue? Oh, dark blue is... Hold on. It's impossible. I'm such an amazing person. I'm playing the same opening as last time because that's what people do. The dark blue is the Blitz rating, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, so what I started doing, by the way, is I started making up all these crazy chess variants, and by that I mean people sent them to me, and I just took their ideas. And then what happened is I played them and lost, because I'm that kind of guy. I'm kind of a losing kind of guy. And so my rating went that direction. So this represents ChessWhiz TV becoming an influence on my rating. That's not great. That is not great. Okay, so bishop g5 was your guys' idea, but then h6, and he just takes it. Not great. Let's just keep playing chess. So this looks similar to before. So let's see. Was it good before? I got 3 things. He got 3 things. We got 7 pawns, 6 pawns. 7, 6? 7 pawns, 6? Huh. I have fewer pawns. There's a joke about that. Oh, no. I'm losing my things again. I have a plan, though. It involves playing by the rules, so I'm going to move a pawn right now. The joke, World War II is going on, right? And it's a time-traveling World War II. And so, never mind, now I can tell you this joke. They're mining Bitcoin. They're mining Bitcoin in the joke. And they're like, oh no, we're mining too many Bitcoin. And the general says, I have a solution. And the guy who's doing the mining is like, well, what's the solution? And the general says, mine fewer. And then Hitler says, what? You talking to me? It's another German joke. Mein Führer. Never mind. Never mind. Don't get the joke. Fine. Just don't get it. Okay, so focusing on the chess. That's what's left here. I think I recovered the pawn. At the simple cost of just one piece, I've recaptured the pawn. So I think I'm doing pretty well. That looks like a free knight. Thank you. Thank you, try hard for the knight. Now I'll go back. I'll go back. That reminds me, of course, why Beethoven sold his chicken. Why did Beethoven sell his chicken? Oh, I'm full of bad jokes. You know why he sold his chicken? Because his chicken kept saying bach, bach, bach. He ran out of time because I cheated. I feel kind of bad about that. As you can see, he moved a pawn, and then I castled. Then he's like, dude, you can't do that. And then he ran out of time waiting for me. I definitely feel bad. Fortunately, it was a casual game, so my rating won't go up because it really shouldn't. I'll play you one more time, try hard. This is the last game of the show, so if you're sick and tired of this, just close the video. There is no requirement to finish the video. In fact, what I recommend you do is keep watching. It's actually going to be really good. Watch this last game. It's going to be so good. What I'm going to do next, I'm going to move a knight. You're going to love it. Oh, I have to move a pawn. No, I don't. I don't have to move. I'm moving a knight. Okay. You have better German pronunciation than a German shepherd. Oh, that is such a compliment. I love that. Okay, thank you for that comment. The rating graph usability is frustrating, according to one person. Yeah, it depends on if you're a boss of every rating category, as you can see here, which I am. And by boss, I mean, like, not very good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, d5, requiring a pawn move. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad because of the problem c4, winning my queen later on. I hope you closed the video back when I said you could, because this is going to get stressful. Well, maybe he just won't take my knight. Please don't take my knight. Don't take it. Try. Oh. Whenever I take his knight, he plays c4. If I move a pawn, that doesn't help. Well, let's confuse him with more bad moves. That was a really bad move. However, maybe he'll fall in my trap. This is called hoping chess. You should never play it. Hoping chess is where you hope your opponent will make a bad move. Oh, I have to move a pawn. And then when he doesn't, your position is much worse than before. That's hoping chess. Oh no, I think someone's following me. Hold on. New comment on YouTube. Man, my life is stressful. Maybe I should turn that off from my wrist, because when I become popular someday in the future, I've only been doing this for like 3 or 4 years, so it's still a little ways out. When I become popular in the future, then I'm going to wham, take his bishop for free, take that, try hard chess. Then I'm going to have to turn that off, because my wrist is going to be going ding, ding, ding constantly throughout the day. Like I'm eating dinner, it's like ding, ding. I'm like, oh yeah, another comment. Oh, someone's subscribing. Right now, my life does not have that problem. I'll take this bishop for free. Yeah. I have some other problems, like nobody watches my show, but not that problem. Okay, I think I'll just lose my other bishop. Would that be pretty smart? No. Let's take this. Lose my knight instead. He can just win my knight. Man, I need to practice good moves. That'd be a pretty good change of pace. Oh, he's not doing that. He's doing... Okay, so I do this. You have to move a pawn. Try hard. It's pawn time. And then I can win your knight. I can also check you anytime I want. If you can't do that, that's not a pawn move. Must move pawn. Must move. By the way, if you didn't know, you're like typing some gunk and you're like, oh no, there's gunk over there. Hold down control and then press left. It jumps by words. Look how the cursor is like boing, boing by words. You're like, oh no, I didn't spell that right. I needed to put a Q in there. Okay, that's better. So that's how you fix your gunk in a positive way. And he's responding with this, which is German. It means, mein rechter Platz ist leer. Mein, is that pretty good? It's better than a German Shepherd. It means the seat to my right is empty. Which is, of course, what you need to say. If you wake up and you're German, you're like, no, how did I get here? I don't speak German. Wait, yes, I do. I can tell people that the seat to my right is empty. First, I need to get next to an empty seat, and then I'll say it. It'll be great. Yeah, I don't know why I learned that phrase. It's not a very useful one. Okay, so I'm checking him so I can capture this way. He's not doing the thing. Pawn move is required for you try hard chess. Move a pawn. He doesn't because he's such a try-hard. Pawn move required. REQ apostrophe D. That's the quick way to... Oh, lost my bishop. No problem. I'll just make a bad move quickly. That's kind of like my secret weapon in these positions. And now I have to move a pawn. Now you have to... Oh, no, you don't. Guys, take that with the king, right? Yeah, because I need to guard this. Okay, so now we have no restrictions. I'm going to move a pawn, which is promotion. That's going to be boss. Never mind. I guess I'm not going to do that. Am I not winning this? What in the world? Move a pawn. He doesn't have a lot left here. But I have even less. I need to mine fewer. What are we looking at? I have like rooks. He has those. Okay. I got knights. He has those. Let's move a pawn just for fun. Like I need a little bit of spice here in this life. Let's just move a pawn, see how it goes. Oh no, he moved a pawn. That wasn't very smart, was it? Let's go over here. So I'm down by a knight. Do you think tryhard is going to try to win rook and knight against rook? What a tryhard. You can't win like that. My secret weapon, of course, is I will move my pawn at the perfect moment. Let me think about when that will be. It'll be a time when he can move his pawn, because right now that wouldn't cause any problems for him. So it gets so he can move his pawn, and then I'll move my pawn, and then he'll have to move his pawn. Check it out. I go here, and he has to go here. And then I'm like, oh. Maybe I can't. Can't really benefit from that. In fact, he can kind of use that same trick against me right now. Try hard. I think you're going to win, but I can avoid that. Wait, I can't really avoid it. I can hasten it. Let's hasten that right now. That's the end of the show. Thanks for beating me, try hard. GDG is what I have to say to you. The next episode is going to be a thing where we play a chess variant. It's going to be pretty cool. Can't wait. Go to the website, ChessWhiz TV, where you can see what it is. Wait, I'll just tell you. We're going to play where if you capture half the things on the board, you win instantly. But that counts pawns, an opponent's pawns, an opponent's pieces. He starts with 16 things. If you count carefully, you can count that high, probably. And then you just take 8 of them, and you win. So that'll be interesting. Or not. It'll be similar to... Never mind. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.